Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me. Well, today I am going to be talking about modal verbs. Okay, I'm going to try to explain what a modal verb is and its use. Alright, so don't go anywhere because I'm going to try to help you in case you've got any problems and difficulties with modal verbs. Alright, so let's go. First of all, what is a modal verb? Well, a modal verb, in my view, is kind of a special verb. Why is it special? How is it special? Well, modal verbs are special because they are kind of independent, you know. For example, the first characteristic of modal verbs is they don't really need an auxiliary verb. I mean, they don't really need another verb to make negative sentences or even questions, okay? Modal verbs are independent. The second characteristic of modal verbs is they don't really ask for the particle to when there is another verb. I mean, modal verbs are going to be followed by another verb, you know? Not an auxiliary verb, but a main verb. We are going to have a modal verb, and after the modal verb we have to use another verb, which is the main verb. But we do not use to between the modal verb and the main verb. You know that in other situations we are likely to use to separate two verbs. For example, I say, I like to dance. So I am separating like and dance with to. But when we are talking about modal verbs, we don't really use to, alright, to separate both verbs. So those are the three characteristics actually. The first, modal verbs do not need any auxiliary verb. The second, modal verbs have to be followed by a main verb. And the third characteristic, they do not require the particle to separate both verbs. Alright? So, the first modal verb I would like to talk about is the modal verb may. May is a modal verb which I use firstly to ask for permission. So if you are trying to ask for permission in a very formal way, you have to use the modal verb may. For example, you are on the phone, you want to talk to your boss, but his secretary is the one who answers the phone. So, hello, it's Lianderson here. May I talk to my boss, to Dr. Clarkson? Okay, thank you very much, I'll wait. Another situation is, if you are at school and you need to have a word with the principal of the school, so you can go there, to his or her room, and you knock on the door and you say, may I come in? So the principal is going to say yes or no, yeah, you may come in. So when you are trying to ask for permission in a very formal way, you have to use may. That's the modal verb. So you may come in, yes, you may talk to your boss, just a sec, alright? So that's it. Okay. The second use of may is about a possibility. So, for example, if we look at the sky and we see that today is a bit cloudy, so you can say, well, I think it may rain, it may rain. So there is a possibility. If you have a son and your son is going to apply for his first job, and you know that he is very nervous, but you believe in your son, so you say, I think he may go through, I think he may succeed, he's a good boy, I think he may succeed. So that's what you say, like, it's a possibility, it's about possibilities. The possibility exists, so you use may. The other one is can. Can is a very famous modal verb, I think everyone knows it. But how can I use and when should I use can? Well, first of all, I can also use can to ask for permission, however, in a very informal way, okay? As we have just seen, the correct and formal modal verb to ask for permission is may. But I can use can. I can say, can I come in? Can I talk to you? Can I go to the bathroom? So yes, you can. The real use of can is for you to talk about things you can do in terms of physical capacity, not in terms of permission. No, things you can do. For example, I can swim, I can dance, I can play the guitar, I can sing, I cannot speak French, I cannot speak Arabic. So it's about abilities, you know, physical abilities, things that you can or cannot do, alright? So that's the use for can. The other modal verb, the third one, is must, okay? I use must when I'm talking about an obligation. For example, when your mom says to you, you must do your homework. So it's like, you've got no choice, you have to do your homework, alright? So must is for an obligation, okay? You must do this, you must go there, you must shut up, alright? So must. The second situation when I can use must is for some kind of deduction. For example, you are going to meet a person and, you have never met before. So you go there, you arrive at the place where you decided to meet, and you say, oh, you must be John, am I right? So it's like, I deduce, you are John, you must be John. So also for deduction, I use must. Oh, you must be Patrick. Oh, judging by your uniform, you must be a secretary, you know, so it's about deduction. You see something and you deduce it. So you must work with papers, you know, I don't know. So that's it, alright? The other modal verb is could. Could is about, it's kind of the past for the verb, for the modal verb can. So I use could to talk about actions and abilities I had in the past. So for example, when I was a child, I could play football, but today I don't play football anymore. I can't play football anymore. Or when I was a child, I could swim very well, but today I can't because I broke my arm, alright? So you use could to talk about past abilities, but also to ask for permission, you know, to ask a question in a very formal way. So I can say, could I speak to you? Or could you go there? Could you do me a favor? So I'm asking questions in a formal way, right? So I use could. The other one is should. Should is more like an advice. It's a suggestion. If you say, oh, Lianderson, I am kind of struggling with modal verbs. It's so difficult. But what can I do? So I would say, oh, I think you should study hard, okay? You should study modal verbs a bit harder. So go on the internet, look for other explanations, watch more videos, you know, but you should do this. Or for example, your friend is asking your opinion about something, and he thinks it's a bit dangerous to take the risk, so he asks you, what should I do? And I think, well, I think you shouldn't get involved, okay? Leave it, okay? It's not important. You shouldn't care about it. So just leave it, alright? So I use should for a suggestion, an advice, you know, to give an advice to someone, alright? So mates, in case you have any questions about them, just ask in the comments box and I can explain to you, alright? So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. It's gonna help me a lot, and also give me some thumbs up because it's gonna help as well. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and only one observation: after watching any video, remember to check the description box, because usually there is some information for you there, alright? Thank you very much, mates, and in case you have any questions, remember, you know how to find me. There is my Facebook page, my Facebook group here in the description box. Okay, bye bye.